Hello everyone, we're back again with another podcast, new topics, and it's actually a fresh topic. Last week, let's make a recap. Last week we just talked about the smog and its negative impact on people's health. So today we're gonna talk about self-confidence. So everyone knows about what that means, like
Self-confidence, everything.
yeah, everyone knows self-confidence. Self-confidence is a common topic being spoken all over media stream, social media. It's actually a very common one. But us in Free Thinkers podcast, we're gonna talk like in different view, different vision. So, guys, just keep listening to us. And before we continue, let me give you a small definition. So,
Tell them.
of course, the meaning of self-confidence is the belief that you can achieve a success and competence. In other words, believing in yourself to be capable to do anything. True. So
Trust.
it's actually that's what self-confidence means. Like you can do anything. You believe in yourself. Like you're acting like a beast. Okay, I can do this. Like no one can stop me.
Anything you put your mind to, never let them put you down.
Exactly. It's like believe in yourself, in your mind, in your soul that you can do certain things. You achieve a goal. Like doesn't matter in relationship, in business, in life, with family, with friends, even in workplace. If you have the confidence, it's like I'm broken rocks. Like you can't break a rock, right? So it's like solid rock. It's
Solid.
That's what's called self-confident mean.
It's the build. It's the grind, Like
Exactly.
it's
True.
it places yourself, Sorry. It's place yourself in a better place in your mind, Hold up, my words are a little bit scattered there. Yeah. It's all about mindset though. Everything is about mindset, mentality itself. So having this confidence would allow you and enable you to do like some great things within your life, Potential.
Exactly.
Past like surpassing potential. Like, no limit. You are Superman. You are Wonder Woman. Let's get it. Tommy, back to you.
Exactly. So thanks, Malcolm. What I'm saying that if you have a confidence, you can you can talk to a girl. Like say you can approach a girl with confidence, and girls like that. That's one example. When it comes to work, you can have like leadership. Like you lead a team. Like you don't want people to lead you on. You just lead the team. So you act like an alpha. So that means you have confidence. So you believe in yourself. You're sure you can do it. So you just give that trust, the full trust, and you be a role model for the entire team.
Do you have it in you?
Exactly. I do have it. So I feel the confidence myself. But
For sure, I feel it too.
true. Self-confidence doesn't mean that it comes like perfect. But what I'm saying that's if you have self-confidence, some of them they have self-confidence by nature. Some of them they build it. So it's a matter of process. So Malcolm, any thoughts?
Just like what you said, man. It's a matter of process. It's breaking down your thoughts to really find the flaws of it. Just like how if you talking about it in like a financial sense itself. You have your liabilities and your assets. Confidence is your asset. You never ever want to lack confidence, because that only means that you're lacking and you have a whole bunch of liabilities within your financial chart itself, Now to break that down more simply, all I'm talking about is like really going within your mind itself through you can either do it through meditation or you could do it through clarity, like everything. But you could put everything in factor because like that's the realism of it all.
Exactly.
And like
exactly.
Yeah, you have any more words?
Yeah, I would like to add few tips because when we talk about confident, it's like the eye contact, how you make eye contact, proper eye contact with anyone without getting nervous or without getting like interrupted. So people can believe you, not suspect you as a liar, manipulative, you know? So that's if you have the confident mode, what they call the beast mode, then that's what people respect you, will be attracted to you. Especially when I'm talking about females attraction to a confident man. That's it's a very common topic being spoken all over social media and internet.
That is true. That is true, man.
True.
But let's go back to the liar thing you said. Yeah, confidence would confidence would definitely help you with lying and everything like that, because like you're more people would see you as more real when you're not real. But yeah, we here on Free Thinkers podcast don't really condone that. We're not about that shit. Don't lie to us, you know, like, yo, just keep your thoughts freely. Whatever you believe in, or whatever you know, say you know it and stick with it, you know? It's just like going into new sports, like you gotta approach it with full confidence, full potential, 100% you know? Like don't give me half of you and then be like, yeah. So like confidence.
True. Also, I will add a few more. There's two types of confidence. There's the fake confident and true self-confident. The fake confident mean like a person who's not confident at all, and you just pretend to be confident. You just fake it on people. But guess what? People suspect as weird and creepy, and never accept it as a self-confident. They'll say that person has some issues or he's lying to us, so we can trust them in certain things. And when it comes to relationship, let's talk about women. Women suspect you from millisecond you approach to them, like you are self-confident, like true self-confident or not.
Facts.
So women by nature they have the weird psychology, but actually that help them to filter out men.
That is true, but
Yeah.
do you also find that a lot of women are into douchebag men more because of their confidence, you know?
True.
Because say people like us who are smart individuals, you know? We're just born people, and like honestly, like we're here to make a difference, you know? Like we're great people. You know, like
obviously we got a bunch of ideas to share with you. Like we're open to many ideas, many critics, so we're open to any criticism. So
for sure, openness.
That's all part of our project.
Openness is everything. But what I realize is a lot of girls like assholes, and now like not to really hate on that or all, like not to really say that an asshole won't provide. It's only just to say that like the benefactors of it, of dealing with an asshole, than to deal with somebody who's intellectually there, physically ready, motivated, self-motivated, and stuff like that. Like that's the realism of it.
True.
But I don't want to talk more on self-motivation and self-realism, because we'll leave that for the next podcast.
True, Malcolm. We got a bunch of surprises, so we don't want to ruin it for you guys. And speaking of self-confidence, there's certain subject that when it comes to self-confidence means you'll be self-motivated, you'll be self-disciplined, and you'll be like self-aware.
No.
Exactly. So
Jeez, Tommy hit you with the self-aware. Whew. You gotta be self-aware. If you're not self-aware, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Sorry. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Just go pack it up. Live under a box, please.
well, nowadays, no one trusts another one because world is fake. World a bunch of lies. So you can't trust a person. Like finding a real person, like truth person, is rare nowadays. It's like looking for diamonds and where, like in the mountain, I guess. It could be anywhere.
Yeah,
It's like it's some diamonds. So wherever it's available, you guys know. Just tell me under the comment below. And
Yeah.
when it comes to self-motivation, let's say you're good at music, and suddenly you say, okay, my friend, they're not gonna help me out. They don't trust my ability to sing. So I just stop music and just work for corporate jobs for the rest of my life.
Talk to
guess
him.
what? Some who got self-motivated, they become singers. They start from the scratch. They have a bunch of struggles, but guess what? They didn't give up. So they believe in themselves. What they called us, AKA self-confidence. You know, self-confidence is actually a real power.
Real power.
Exactly. So the guy who said that I can't sing, suddenly he started singing. He produced lyrics and he became popular and everything. So that's what's the real lesson we need to learn from here.
For sure. Through confidence, you get yourself motivation, you get yourself everything, you know? You find out yourself completely, because I know there was a time when I was not confident to talk at all. As I was telling your host here, Timothy Jonathan, right? As I was telling him, we've been friends for a couple of years now, right? But to break it down though, like me, I was not, I did not have the ability to talk the way I do now, because I wasn't reading, I wasn't really educating myself. I wasn't educating myself because I thought that, like, yo, why need it, you know? Like, why? I'm not gonna say that I was a dumb kid. I was just an unaware kid, right? So the fact that is that Timothy here was talking about self-awareness, that's everything. Like that just made me smile right there, because like that's
True.
the realism in it itself. Like that's the way how like I grown up, you know. I grown up with people just telling me to shut up, go sit in the corner, you know. Like the whole time. So like I did not have at the time I did not have my heart on my sleeve to really speak what I want to speak, right? I didn't know my feelings too well. So I was very shy. So now with this self-confidence, I'm coming to you today practically, you know, as the Haven build up and sponsor, and just helping the boy out, you know.
Truth. Thanks again. So Malcolm Temple, I just met him a few years ago. We just made a good friendship. He was very passionate about music. He was always focused on music all the time. So he became successful within the few years, like 6 to 7 years. And I was supporting him because the first few tracks he uploaded on YouTube, he didn't get enough views, but I believed in him because he got good vocals. He was a real artist. He speaks from his own mind. But by years and years comes by, he improved. He developed his social skills, you know? And actually, besides social skills, he developed his music skills as well. So he connect with people, with kind of different artists. He started his own production company. So that's how he became successful. So, ladies and gentlemen, just follow the Havens on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram.
The Haven.
Exactly.
th.haven. Haven is full caps. TH is TH is a capital T. H is not capital, and a dot in between TH and the Haven. Right? So, like, I don't know. That I wasn't really thinking.
I get a few more. Like, it's actually a very long one, but
It's alright, man. Just talk about it.
exactly. So when it comes to self-confidence, there is a key. Like, the number one key is no fab. So we're gonna talk about no fab in the future podcast, but not right now. But no fab is one of them.
No fab. That's a big one. That is
Exactly. That's a big
one.
change.
I've been on that for almost a year now, and everything is great.
True. Thanks for that.
For sure.
And also, besides NoFap, is also meditation, exercise, reading books.
Hit
You
'em.
know, like distract with yourself, be productive.
Hit them.
Just talk with people, like socialize. Doesn't matter if you talk to female, talk to the male as well. Elderly, senior citizen, doesn't matter. Like, the more you talk to people, the more you develop your self-confidence, your self-esteem, which another topics. Guess what? Within our podcast, we mentioned 4 important topics. So, guys, we can't wait for that to be released, but we're gonna make it in a future podcast. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, make an experiment. Talk to anyone you see. Attractive, not attractive. Don't put it that mindset. Don't put people on pedestal. Just look at the person. You see something interesting, talk to them. If you got a contact, just invite them for a coffee. Otherwise, if they denied it, just say, okay, glad chatting with you, then just move on your way. That's a part of confidence. It's a matter of time. So nofab is number 1.
Yep.
If you start watching porn, you're gonna change your life. So that's what brings the confidence. So it's related to the nofab, but I don't wanna spoil alert for you guys. So we're gonna talk in the future podcast.
Future.
And I want to conclude and with this with this subject says self-confidence is the key. That's what's a general quote that I learned in many years. So if you have self-confidence, it's like having a key for your doors of success in everything and anything.
Hit 'em. Yeah. Trust, you open all doors, and with all doors just lead to another set of doors that you just go through, and another set of doors. Like the way how I like to think about it as the pyramid system. You work your way to the top, but when you get to the top, it's so narrow that there's nobody there with you. That's why they say the high road is always the lonely road, right? Unless you meet other people like you. Now the high road isn't only like, you can only make it your road itself, right? You could stay in your universe, or you could decide to conjoin or build bridges between you and somebody else's universe itself, right? So you are able to be whoever you want to be, like Tommy said before. So like, never lose yourself,
True. So, before I conclude the podcast, let me give special thanks to Malcom Temple and his production company called The Heavens.
The Haven.
Oh, yes, The Haven.
Haven, man.
It's a music production. You just contact them whenever it can, so
for sure.
Keep in touch.
For sure. What we do here, we talk about recording. We talk about recording. We do recordings. We mix, we master. We create the business plan for you to thrive and drive and take your time. I'm joking. We don't like to take our time here. We like to go straight for the money, go straight for the success,
Exactly.
But never lose yourself. This is the self-confidence you need. Know your value.
Yes. Now, before as Malcolm said, that don't lose yourself, so keep in mind, your self-motivation, self-confidence, nofab, and other topics that we discuss during our podcast are going to be uploaded in the future weeks. So keep in touch, keep in tune. So follow Free Thinkers Podcast on Twitter, and we are on Instagram, Facebook.